Okay, so originally I wasn't going to do a review for these, but I feel like I needed to talk about these because it's big. Now, what I'm talking about is the Arrowverse Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. Now, just so you know, they're airing the first 3 episodes last night, tonight, and tomorrow night. And then the last two will be aired on one night, January 14th. Now, I'm doing this one now, part 1. I will be doing, hopefully, part 2 tonight. If not, then tomorrow. And then definitely on Wednesday will be part 3 because I got stuff going on Tuesdays. So, and it'll be the same thing for parts 3 and 4. I will have to watch them the next day anyway, on Wednesday. So it'll be one at a time. I'll do those, part 4 and then part 5. Part 2 is what I'm excited for because you have stuff. So it's kind of weird because I haven't reviewed any other crossovers and I don't have all the seasons, so I can't, watch them all and do them all over again. But how about this one? So this whole season of Arrow isn't building up to this, with Oliver having to sacrifice himself in Crisis. He was told he would die in Crisis. So, due to a deal he made in the previous year's crossover in Elseworlds. And, going into this, they said there'd be a bunch of cameos that we can do, we knew about Burt Ward, we knew that possibly the Titans, and everyone say, no, Titans is not part of the universe, so they're not going to have a cameo or anything, and, well, we got 4 cameos at the beginning of this. 2 were unexpected. The first one, which I really popped for because I'm a fan of the 1989 Batman, is, you get this, it pops up, it says, Gotham City, Earth 89. Right away, I'm like, Earth 89? Wait. And then they show Robert Wuhl sitting on a bench reading a newspaper. Although the newspaper is kind of confusing because it says Batman captures Joker. Joker's dead. Could be another Joker, you never know. But he's sitting there and the sky's turned red. He looks up and there's the bats and he goes, hope you're watching, big guy. And then it transitions to Earth 9, where we see the Titans, which is just Jason Todd, Robin, and Hawk. I think Hank Hawk. So from what I hear, that's just like unused footage from season 1 that they tinted the skies red to make it look like, I don't know. We cut to Earth X. We see the Ray, which I hear is also stock footage. They just turned it red. It looks like when he was, flying in an Earth X crossover. And then finally, we get Earth 66, and there's this man walking his dog, and the skies turn red, and he looks up and he says, "Holy crimson skies of death!" That's right, it's Burt Ward, the original Batman. Original Robin. Stupid. The original Robin. Holy crimson skies of death. And then we got to the other, I like the cameos. I thought it was pretty cool. So, we get to Earth 38 now, and we, because it's a Supergirl episode. So it's got to be mostly Supergirl stuff. And, well, this is what always gets me with these crossovers. Even though it's a crossover of all the shows together, they still treat each episode like it's an individual episode of that show, and I wish they would stop. Now, for me, this year, it worked out okay because I was behind on Supergirl and Batwoman, and the last episode of shows that I watched was Supergirl, I think. Maybe not, but it was fresh in my mind. And so it kind of worked, but it's just, this is a crossover. And what gets me is there's too much talking. This is a crossover. It's supposed to be action-packed. They could have fit a few more cameos at the beginning there. They could have, done something. Have more action to it. There's too much talking. Okay, Crimson and Red Skies, right? Argo's in trouble. So they cut to Argo. Superman's changing a dirty diaper. Really looking forward to that Superman and Lois show. Superman changing fucking diapers. Anyway, but I do like this as it calls back to Superman's origin, where the Red Skies are coming and Argo's going to be destroyed. So they send baby Jonathan, that's Superman and Lois' baby, in a pod away from the, just like Superman. And being as I just watched Superman 2 yesterday, the first two Superman movies, it really harkens back to that, that quote from the movie and Superman Returns as well. The father becomes the son, and the son becomes the father. So, I don't know what the father becomes the son, but the son becomes the father. The son becomes the father is in two ways. The son becomes the father as now Superman is becoming Jor-El as he has to send his son to Earth. And that son is also becoming the father because he's becoming the new Superman. Even though it doesn't work out that way, they find him. But I'm just saying. Okay? So, Lila, or Harbinger, is sent by the Monitor to get all the heroes. He gets, she gets Oliver and his daughter Mia from the future. You get the Flash, Ray and Sarah, Batwoman, and that's it. But you get Earth 38, and she saves Superman and Lois too. But there was a line I like. Brainy is one of my favorite characters of Supergirl. I'm sorry, people hate on him. I don't know, but I really do like him. When Batwoman is brought in, she punches Lila or Harbinger, whatever. Doesn't do anything, and she goes, "That rabbit was about to talk," and Brittany goes, "This one talks to rabbits." I laughed my ass off twice last night and tonight and today, whatever. But yeah, there's some good comedy in this, but you get this whole talking thing, right? There's this whole section, about 5 minutes long, 5 minutes too long, where you got Supergirl, who has lost her mother, is talking to Superman, trying to cheer him up because his baby's on another Earth. Okay, the baby's still alive. Kara's mother, it's not. It should be the other way around. And I know it's Supergirl's show. And I'm going to defend this later, something about this later. But I hear people talking, why is Supergirl the one giving the pep talk when her mother's the one that died? She should be getting the pep talk too. They're right. At that point, they're right. She lost her mother and she's acting like it's nothing. She cries at the beginning, but then as soon as Superman and Lois come back, she forgets about her mother, basically. We have this little moment where Oliver gives his daughter her suit. She doesn't want to wear it. There's been talk about how they've mishandled Mia most of the time she's been on screen. And I can't disagree, because to me, I understand last season where she didn't want to do anything. She wanted to be her own person because that's how she was raised, to be alone. But after she joined the team, I thought perhaps her character would get better. Well, it's the same. Even when she gets transported to the present day and met her father, she still rather go on Like, and this is going into Arrow season 8 territory, but like, they don't want to say anything to anybody about what happened in their time, because they want to do their own thing. But they gotta, work together, But that's different. Here, she doesn't want to put the suit on because I don't think she thinks she's ready. But she does eventually get the suit on. Barry tells Oliver that he's supposed to die in Crisis. Oliver gets pissed and says, no, we need to talk now. And he goes to the Monitor's little world, and that's where it's revealed the deal between him and the Monitor was that he's going to give up his life in Crisis to save Barry and Kara, so they shouldn't die. Well, he says that was Elseworlds, or that was last year. Now it's a whole different thing. So the Flash can die. And that's what I thought from the beginning. When he said the Flash will die, I'm like, then what was the point of Oliver making the deal? Obviously, that's what the deal was. But if Flash is still going to die, what was the point? Well, it's a whole new circumstance, I guess. So we go to Earth 16, which is where Baby Jonathan lived. And they try to... I'm confused about this. They say that Earth 16 is in the future 2046. And right away, Sarah and Ray are like, oh, that's where we must have went. I'm like, okay, they're trying to rub it off like that's where they went. But then when they get there, it's totally different. Like, because Sarah still died on the Gambit, and Oliver has a robot arm, and he only had one arm in the season 1 of Legends where it happened. So, it's not where they went. But they don't clear that up. They just wax by it. And really, I don't know that it was necessary to do that scene, because, like, all they do is they go there to get the baby, they talk, they come back to him, they go to something else, come back to him, and then they're just out of the way. Now, the fight scene. Okay, we have, the Green Arrows, Oliver and Mia, and then the Atom and Sarah fighting off these demons, shadow demons, not the same as the parademons from Justice League, but the shadow demons, and they're overwhelmed. Here comes the Flash and both of the super people, Superman, Supergirl. Where the hell were they? Why weren't they with them? It said earlier that the Flash was doing reconnaissance. There's this tower that they have to protect because it's going to stop the antimatter from reaching Earth 38. But then they're just not around, and they're there. And then Superman and Supergirl fly up to try to repair the tower while they fight the parademons. We're getting into a sad territory now. We get close to it. So they're fighting on top of the roof against the demons. The Monitor sees that they're not gonna. There's no way they can win. Oh, there's another subplot I forgot because it's Supergirl related, and I had to shove it in. So they need to have a portal that can transport all of the ships of people that can get out to Earth 1. And so they go to Lena Luthor for help. Okay. Not really see why it was needed, but it's Supergirl to solve. So they do that. They get the portal working, and then, they get people. John Jones, the Master Manhunter, he's in the Legion, Legion ship. Legion superhero ship. And, yeah. So now I'll talk about the ending, sort of. They're all on the roof. They're fighting against these demons. The Monitor says that it's time to go because they need to save their strength. And he teleports everyone out there except for Oliver. And he goes, Oliver, it's time to go. Oliver, it's time. He's like, did anyone get off the planet? Not everyone. Then it's not time. Oliver runs out of arrows, and he fights off the demons. Skies turn red, and Oliver is taken back to Earth 1, but unfortunately, he is mortally wounded. And during this, Nash Wells, now Pariah, shows up, and Barry's like, Nash? He goes, I once was, but not anymore. I'm now a pariah, because apparently he released the Anti-Monitor from his prison. I don't understand, because this whole time, Nash Wells was saying that the Monitor was the bad guy. So, was he working for the Anti-Monitor, or was he just stupid? I don't understand the writing there. He was saying that he was trying to take down the Monitor. The Monitor was a bad guy. And then now he's saying that he let... Unless he is... Remember, he was white. Maybe they'll explain it. I don't know. He's the... Maybe in the Flash episode tomorrow they'll explain it. I don't know. But it's just confusing. And Oliver dies. He gets to say goodbye to Barry and the car and everyone, Mia. And it ends with his death. And then we have the line from Pariah that says, "We are doomed." And the episode ends. That's the end. Like I said, there's a lot of talking. They had to push some Supergirl stuff in. I really don't think that the crossovers need to work in stuff from the current seasons of the shows. Like, I know they needed Lena to help build the machine, but why couldn't Brainy do it? Brainy is probably smarter than Lena and probably could have figured it out, but instead he went to help the baby. You should have had Ray go with them, or maybe if they need someone, Sarah, I don't know. Oh wait, Sarah wasn't there fighting with the rest of them. They get to a point. Here's the thing that confuses me. So when Sarah, Lois, and the Brainy and the baby leave, they use the extrapolator to leave Earth 16. Now that extrapolator should have taken them back to Earth 38, but they end up coming to Earth 1. Why? They didn't know. They didn't know that unless the Monitor, linked into it and brought them there. Otherwise, they wouldn't know that Earth 38 had been destroyed. So they would, I don't know. It's confusing. Maybe they'll explain it. I'm hoping that tonight's episode of Batwoman, because it doesn't start in Gotham City. And then they're going to recruit the Paragons, according to the trailers, I think. So I'm hoping that they're not going to try to work some. Maybe because the Kevin Conroy's Bruce Wayne, which I'm excited for, is going to be in there to work some sort of things with it. But I just hope we get more action stuff, because this one was kind of, I hated commercials. All right, I'm sitting there trying to watch it, and it's like they I don't know if if this is true, but it seems like there was more commercials in last night's show than there is in the normal run of the show. Like when I normally watch Supergirl, Batwoman, or even The Flash, it seems like there's more commercials because I'm waiting for the show to come back, and it taking forever. And they do 3 different defy things in a row. I'm like, just go back to the show. And we got a MyPillow guy talking about God knows what, probably the MyPillow, and you got other stupid commercials. I wish you could just do no commercials. Commercial free every night. That would probably cost a lot of money. But I'm just saying, I hate commercials, especially when you're trying to go back to watch things, the crossover stuff. I hate it. But yeah, this was a pretty good start. I could probably, there's more action, less talking, but still pretty good start to the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. So, what are your thoughts on Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1? In the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. and I'll see you.